Let me ask you this. Have you ever posted content and then you pray for a sale, but nothing happened? Yeah, same. That's happened for me too. Until I built my very first funnel, a real digital income system that worked while I rested. Now, today I'm going to walk you through exactly how I set up my very first funnel and how you can do the same, even if you are brand new to this whole digital entrepreneur online space. So when I transitioned and started this whole soft life business brand, I had content. All right. I already had products. I've been in publishing for a long time. I really didn't have a real system. I was really hoping somebody would just click and buy. Like I can remember thinking how other women were making $500 days from the same product. And I'm over here like refreshing my inbox, trying to figure out, okay, what's going on? Why am I not making sales? And the truth is, they had a funnel, like a simple funnel. Okay. So don't make it confusing. They had it set up. It wasn't overwhelming. It was very organized, because even when you have a digital business, you want to have some type of organization, right? You want to have a place where people can land, and you want to have an email system as well, so you can keep in touch with those that maybe don't buy at the first time. Because you do know you're going to come upon people that are going to want to learn more information or download any freebie that you have, but you need to have a way to stay in touch with them as well. So I'm going to talk about all of that in this video. Let me give you these simple steps to help you to get started with your very first funnel. Again, it's not very complicated, okay? So the first thing I want you to do, I want you to define your funnel goal. Like before you start building and getting on your computer, you need to know what your funnel is designed to do, okay? Some examples are, you can have a funnel that's going to sell one core offer, and you can start with a ready to sell digital product. Also, capture emails, build trust, and guide them through the purchase. That's exactly what my funnel looks like. If you go down below, you go to mysoftlifebiz.com, you're going to come upon a capture page. A capture page is just a simple page where you can capture names and emails. Okay, so I have a simple capture page. You'll see I have my nice big fonts, and I also have, some wording at the bottom too. Now, if you decide you want to invest in the done for you digital product that I have, you're going to get all of that done for you. All you have to do is just click the buttons and get it set up. But it's very, very easy to do. So that's the first step. Have a goal. So I knew when I invested in this digital business that I have, because everything came with it, I really didn't have to really think about it. The only thing I had to do was watch simple videos, get everything set up, and then it even came with the copy, meaning my bold title and my subtitle. Like those are things I kind of played with ChatGPT with to make sure it coincides with my brand. Change the coloring up and all that good stuff. So all of that comes with it, so you can make it do what it do for your own brand, but you do want to have a goal. And I do remember specifically the reason why we have a capture page. Even if somebody just wants to learn more about my digital business, always capture a name and email address first, because you want to build your email list. So let's go on over to step 2. Step number 2, you're going to choose your product, okay? Don't start with content. You need something to sell, okay? Start with I suggest starting with a high value digital product that gives you PLR and master resale rights, okay? We talked about that in a previous video, because that works perfectly. It's really ideally something you can resell 100% of the profit. You get 100% of the profit. So my funnel that you see now, if you go to mysoftlifebiz.com, put your name and your email address in, you're going to get immediate access to it could be your first digital product. It's a master guide. So I'm offering that, something of value, something that women like you can start creating your own digital product and having something to sell. That's the goal. I want you to have something to sell. But on the inside of that guide, you will have an opportunity to purchase my digital business if you want to go up. So that's where the $599 comes in at. So that's the end of my funnel. Okay. I don't have a whole list of products that people can buy. If I do, it's right below here in my YouTube store. I may put a couple of things there, but as you see, I don't really promote it. It's there for people that just want to grab things, because I've had it with people that just want to grab simple digital products that I have in my store. But the goal of the funnel for me is to get to the end goal. I want women to invest in the digital business, because the digital business is really what helps them to make more money, because you get to resell the business, you get 100% profits, you get my mentorship. So it's like you get more when you invest the $599. Okay. But even with the guide that I'm giving you, I don't suggest that you give that away for free like me. I want you to put a price tag on it, because my goal is for you to make some money, right? That's how much I care about you. That's how much I want to see you win. So you can price yours at $27. And then at the back of it, now you got to invest the $599 in order to allow someone else or you to get paid $599 for your next sale. So you see where I'm going? So you can price yours at $27, $37. I made money from it charging $89, so you can price it at what you want, especially when you read it and you get in, you'll see the opportunity that you have with it is so valuable, because you're actually making money from it. Like, I'm giving it to you at no charge, and you can put a price tag on it. Like, who does that, right? Not your typical freebie, right? So you can take that and you can do what you want with that. Okay, so that's kind of like how a funnel will look, how mine's look, and you can copy exactly what I do. That's the whole point of this business that I have. Step 3, you're going to set up your lead magnet page like I have. This is where you start, okay? Get something free in exchange of their email. I already have one for you. I want you to charge for it, okay? But you can also use Canva templates, different digital business packages, offer a free guide, checklist, training. You can connect it to your email list. I use systeme.io. All of that comes with it. But this is like your funnel opener. It should be simple. It should be soft. It should speak directly to the woman you're here to help. Even before the guide, right? I didn't have a typical free thing that I was giving away, but in this business, you'll learn, in my digital business, you'll learn that even with your capture page, you can have that. And if someone wants to learn more information about your business, like, that's the lead magnet all by itself. Okay. That's how I made money since I got started in this business in April 2025. Okay. So you don't necessarily have to give something away, but if someone wants to learn more information about your business, you can have that page set up, and we have that set up for you. Okay. So all you got to do is just watch a few videos, click some buttons, and get that done. But again, there's a lot of tools out here that you can use. I personally use systeme.io. Think about this. You can also use like Beacons, Stand Store, Pinsite. There's a lot of tools out here for you to use. The goal is for you to choose what's going to work for you, and how that's going to work for your business, and what you can see yourself doing, and even your overhead, because all these tools have a monthly overhead. You can start them for free, but you only get limited access when with anything you get for free, but then you can upgrade and get more a little bit later on. So yeah, you want to make sure that you have a way for you to capture people's emails, because the emails is what's going to land individuals on your email list. So step 4, you're going to connect your email automation. Okay, this is the fun part. This is where you can stay connected to your people. Okay, so you're going to want to automate a follow-up. Okay, you can create a 3 to 5 email sequence. Okay, email 1, you're going to deliver the freebie. Email 2, you're going to share your story. Email 3, solve a problem, and email 4 can be the invitation to buy whatever you are selling. Okay. The goal for your email sequence that's what the automation comes in at, because you want people to get emails while you are living life, right? Now, after the sequence, because the sequence only lasts as long as how many emails you have. I personally have a 5 email sequence, but I am always in the habit of emailing my list. As a matter of fact, I'm going to send an email today. Okay. So as you grow in your business, whatever you are doing online, whether you are, you have a digital product you are selling, there's always something to talk about, right? There's always something you can send an email to your list. Now, how I treat my email list is that I'm always sharing wins. I'm always sharing what I see that's working in the industry. And because you want people to see themselves and why they should, purchase your product, or why they should purchase your digital product, or why they should purchase your digital business, see themselves in what you are doing. Okay. That's the whole point that I personally use. Everybody else has something different for your email list. Okay. So the sequence helps you with the automation piece, but after the automation piece, you do want to have a rhythm in which you keep in contact with your list. That can be once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, but the goal is to be consistent. Okay, the more consistent you are, because I receive thousands of emails too. However, when my mentor emails me, I'm going to open their email because I want to see what she's talking about, right? But you're going to have people that's going to do the same thing. They're going to be like, I need to see what Roseanne is talking about, what Rita is talking about. I need to see what Toya is talking about. I need to see what she is talking about because I'm really loving her emails. Okay. The more consistent you are, the more you'll build your brand and people will recognize and even want to open your emails. All right. So step 5, we got to have a checkout page, girl. Like, we got to get our money, right? I don't want you to complicate this. You just want one clear way for her to buy. You can use a pre-built checkout link, which we have inside of Digital Profits U, or you can create a Stripe link, PayPal link, but keep it soft, keep it easy. One product, one price, one button. Okay. I want you to say this: no confusion, no tech drama. Just click, pay, and get access. Okay. There's so many tools out here that'll help you to do that. Again, I use systeme.io that helps me to deliver all of that. Now, I did have to set up my Stripe account. Okay. I had to set up my Stripe account. I set up my PayPal account. Now, I've been in business for a very long time, so I didn't have to do these things in the order that you may have to do them because you may be brand new, but I already had these accounts. I already had a business. I know someone asked me, even if you're selling digital products, like, should I have an LLC and all those things? This is what I say, okay? Because I've been in business. I have an LLC, so I don't have to do any of those legal things. However, on the safe side, you can always start as a sole proprietor. Check your state to see what your state says about business. And I think with any state, once you get up to a certain amount of money, you want to transition into like a LLC because now you are really in business. You're in business in the beginning, but you're just doing business under your own name. That's just the difference. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I answered that question because I did get that question. So start off as a sole proprietor until you get up to a certain amount, and then go in and really create the business legally. But check your state to see where you are in your state. But you do need to have a Stripe account. You can put that in your name, and you want to also have a PayPal account as well. Okay. I also have I think it's called Square. Because I've been in business for a while, I just understand to know to have multiple ways that people can pay you. I even have a Cash App, a business Cash App too, because being in business, you want to have multiple ways that people can pay you so that you can get your money. I'm not saying you have to set all those things up, but at least have a Stripe and have a PayPal. So step 6, we talking about driving traffic, because how else are you going to get the people to your link? Okay. Remember, content equals money. Okay. Now that your funnel is built, you need a flow. Okay. Pick one main platform. Mine is YouTube, as you see. I want you to share your stories, share your content, point people to your email list, your freebie. You can use Pinterest, you can use Instagram, you can use TikTok, but you must create the content. That people are not just going to buy just to buy. I'm not here to sell you like a get rich quick or sell you pipe dreams. This takes work. Okay. It takes you showing up on a consistent basis. Again, my platform is YouTube. I chose YouTube. There's many reasons why I choose YouTube. I tell you in all my videos, because I love that YouTube has an algorithm where my content will last much longer than if I was to put it on TikTok or Instagram or even Facebook. Okay. I know how to work those platforms, but I just like YouTube better, and I like creating video content. All right. But if you are not like a video content type of person, you can do this faceless. We do have resources if you want to have a faceless brand. That is very well possible. But here's the thing. You cannot expect to have the same results as me because I'm showing my face. I build know, like, and trust. I've been online for a while. Even, been in publishing and all those things. So I know what showing my face does for my business. Okay. I'm an introvert too. Sometimes I don't like showing my face. Sometimes I have days that I don't feel like getting on camera, but I do because this is my job. And plus, I love being able to serve women like you when it comes to my videos and giving value. I love doing that, right? So at the core of it all, you gotta love doing what you're doing, okay? Remember, I always talk about having a reason for you having your soft life business. And when you have that reason for having your soft life business, it still comes back to people. Like, this is a people business. So this is a content led business. So make it your job that every day you're going to show up on your chosen platform and you're going to drive traffic to your freebie. Or if you don't have a freebie, maybe you invested in my digital business, which doesn't really require a freebie, but your capture page. You want to drive traffic. That's how you get sales. Okay. That's how you make money. Okay. It doesn't just appear out of nowhere. When you see a lot of women making thousands of dollars a day, or because they've chosen to show up in a confident way, and they chose their platform, and they decide to connect with their people, and their people are saying, yes, I want that, and they buy. Okay. That takes a little time, takes your patience, but I'm telling you, it's so worthwhile. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, okay, this sounds like exactly what I need, you don't have to figure it out by yourself because I got you, right? I put together a free guide that I talked about earlier to help you launch your first digital income funnel fast. I'm talking fast. It's called my Start Your Own Soft Life Business Guide. Now, it's not just a guide. It's a full income opportunity. I'm handing you money, girl. Okay. You'll learn how to set up your funnel step by step. And you can even resell my guide for 100% of the profit. So you don't have to build anything from scratch. Like, I'm handing you money, girl. Okay. I'm handing you the opportunity. But you don't have to. However, I'm still showing you how to set up your first digital product. I even have a video in there showing you how to set it up absolutely for free using one of my favorite tools. I show you that step by step in that video. So there's some women that choose to take the guide and they learn the guide and they set up their own digital product. That's what it's for. But there are some women that decide, you know what, really don't want to start from scratch. Let me sell yours because the information that you've given me is so valuable. I feel like more people need to learn this, or they need this. Okay. Now, I don't just show you how to set it up. I also show you how to market. Okay. Even if you want to go faceless, I got some content in there for you as well. So I have something for everybody when it comes to that guide. So go to mysoftlibebiz.com. Go ahead and get your guide while it's free, because it's not guaranteed to always be free. So go and get it now while it's free, so that you can go ahead and get your first digital product set up, basically your first digital business. So go grab it below, get your system set up, and start building your soft life business without starting from scratch. Okay? You got me? Make sure you come back and report to this post to let me know you got it set up. All right? Because I'm going to see you in my system. I expect you to come back to this post and let me know you got yours set up. Okay. So if you need any more help, I'm here. Okay. I'm here. You can always email me as well. Okay. And all of that information is in my email. You know, once you put your name and your email address in, you're basically in my house. So you're basically a part of the Soft Life Girly tribe once you do that. And I got you. Okay. No matter what. All right. So again, I'm Sharlrita Deloatch. Thank you so very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, put them below. I'm here to answer. Also, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and there's a hype button and a notification bell. I want you to do those two things. Hit that notification bell so when I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Also, I want you to hit that hype button because I want this video to go out to more soft life girlies. Okay, so don't keep me a secret. Don't do that. Don't keep me a secret. Okay, I love you, girl. Have a great one. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, girl.